Last night on Dynamite, brand new FTW champion Jack Perry, formerly known as Jungle Boy, well, he did exactly what a heel does. He puts down the former champion. He puts down the announcer in the ring with him. He puts down the people in the arena, and then he goes ahead and disrespects legends of the business like Taz and like Jerry Lynn. And these are basic, simple steps for Jack Perry to solidify himself as an actual heel, as an actual bad guy. And this is a direction that a lot of fans have been wanting, myself included, for the formerly known as Jungle Boy, now Jack Perry, because his babyface run was kind of drying out. And I'm ecstatic in how AEW played their cards in this entire situation, because they finally gave Jungle Boy, now Jack Perry, what he wanted. They gave him a AEW World Championship match, Fatal 4-Way at Double or Nothing, and he lost that match. He lost the opportunity at becoming a world champion. And then he got a second opportunity at becoming a world champion. This time, the IWGP World Champion. And guess what? He lost that match too. And losing that match, losing those two world title matches, his dream as a professional wrestler to become a world champion, gone. Because since he lost two world title matches in such a short period of time, there is absolutely no way in hell that he was getting another shot at any world title anytime soon. So just based on those story points, his heel turn made sense. And unfortunately, Hook took the brunt of it. And this all led to their title match, which again, I'm sorry if I'm disrespecting Taz, Hook, ECW, okay, but this is the exact same way I feel about the $1 Million Championship in WWE, whether LA Knight had it in NXT or Ted DiBiase Sr. and Ted DiBiase Jr. on WWE's main roster. I don't care about a title that isn't sanctioned by WWE, just like I don't care about a title that isn't sanctioned by AEW. And to me, that is the FTW Championship currently in the hands of Jack Perry. That is a paper championship. It does not matter. That is not a title that I want these two people feuding over. I want it to be about their personal issues. I want it to be a straight up one-on-one feud between Jack Perry and Hook, and hopefully it can elevate them both in the process. And may I remind you, Orange Cassidy, he's the current international champion. He's about to go into a program with AR Fox. Darby Allin might be involved too, but if he manages to get past AR Fox, he's going to need a heel to go up against. And Jack Perry might be the perfect candidate if he gets his mic work on point. If he gets those heel mannerisms that should be on point in order for him to challenge for AEW's mid-card championship. For now, I've never been a guy to, at least not recently, oh, Jack Perry turned heel, Jungle Boy turned heel, let's talk about it right now, because it's all about the immediate reaction, it's all about the immediate gratification. No, I wait and hold on and see what AEW has planned for their stars in terms of the direction that they're going in, and at least for now, Jack Perry's direction is going back up after hitting rock bottom as a babyface. And hopefully, this rivalry heats up so that it can also elevate Hook back to where he should be. Because Hook was very, very over with the crowd. He was very over with the audience. And then they just stopped paying attention to him. They just stopped giving him his due time on TV. And he kind of just disappeared in the background. Much like, in my opinion, it's happening currently on AEW with The Acclaimed. The Acclaimed has been and is still, in my opinion, one of the most over acts with the live audience. You wouldn't know that because they don't give him as much TV time. They're not as prominent. And I'm hoping that changes. But in the meantime, Jack Perry's direction currently should be to be as cowardly as possible. Get rid of that FTW championship. Obviously on TV, in storyline, disrespect the title just like he's disrespecting Taz and Jerry Lynn. Beat the crap out of them. And eventually down the line, he'll garner enough heat that he'll be able to challenge for the International Championship. It's just how it is. Because the same thing that happened to Sammy Guevara with Ty Conti, I believe is happening with Jack Perry currently on TV. It's just that he's not with Anna Jay, but everybody knows that he's with Anna Jay. He's got the perfect girlfriend. He's got the last name. He's got all that clout. You know, wrestling fans hate that kind of stuff, or find it easy to hate that kind of stuff on a guy. So with that said, we'll just have to wait and see what happens next week. I believe it's going to be Jack Perry versus Jerry Lynn, one-on-one. That's obviously going to lead to Jack Perry beating Jerry Lynn, even in a post-match beatdown, and Hook eventually coming down. So with that said, what are your thoughts on Jack Perry's current heel run? Do you think it was the right move? Do you think he still needs to work on it? Do you think maybe he should have remained a babyface? Leave it in the comment section below. In the meantime, I'm Alexis Carrillo. This has been Wrestling Talk. Tune in later on tonight to Access TV for another episode of Impact Wrestling. And I'll see you next time.